The atmosphere at Incheon International Airport was nothing short of electric on Tuesday morning, as thousands of fans gathered hours before sunrise for a glimpse of the world's biggest pop group. The arrival of BTS had been rumored for days, but no one expected the level of excitement that would erupt when the members finally appeared. What started as a routine airport schedule quickly turned into one of the most chaotic and unforgettable fan gatherings in recent memory. According to airport staff and witnesses, the crowd began forming as early as 3 a.m. Fans from different countries, Japan, Indonesia, Thailand, the United States, and even parts of Europe, filled the departure terminal, holding banners, cameras, and light sticks. Some had camped overnight. Others had just arrived from long flights, determined not to miss a single second of the moment. Security personnel had already been stationed around the area, but as the number of fans kept growing, it became clear that the original plan would not be enough. Airport officials contacted the management team responsible for the group's schedule. Within minutes, a decision was made that would change the situation dramatically. Mr. Lee, a senior executive overseeing the group's travel arrangements, ordered the immediate deployment of an additional security team. 15 professional bodyguards, all dressed in black suits and earpieces, were rushed to the terminal to form a protective perimeter around the members. Witnesses say the tension in the air was intense. It felt like the airport was about to explode, said one fan from Manila who had arrived at 2 a.m. Everyone was screaming, cameras were flashing, and people were pushing forward. I was excited, but also a little scared. Airport announcements repeatedly asked the crowd to remain calm and maintain a safe distance, but the excitement only grew as the expected arrival time approached. Fans pressed closer to the barricades, some standing on chairs or luggage carts to get a better view. At around 9:10 a.m., a ripple of screams swept through the terminal. The first member of BTS had entered the public area. Within seconds, the noise level surged to a deafening roar. Phones shot up into the air, flashes flickered like lightning, and the crowd surged forward. The 15 bodyguards moved with precise coordination, forming a tight formation around the members. Their presence immediately changed the atmosphere. They created a moving shield, guiding the group through the dense crowd while maintaining a steady pace. Mr. Lee was seen walking a few steps behind, speaking into his phone and giving instructions. His face remained calm, but his posture was alert. Insiders later revealed that he had personally insisted on increasing security after hearing reports about the growing crowd earlier that morning. He didn't want to take any risks, said a staff member who asked to remain anonymous. The safety of the members and the fans was the top priority. Once he heard how big the crowd had become, he immediately ordered more protection. As the group made their way toward the departure gate, the situation remained tense, but under control. Some fans cried, others shouted the members' names. A few were overwhelmed by the moment, covering their mouths in disbelief as the group passed by just a few meters away. One airport employee described the scene as unlike anything we've seen this year. According to him, even major holidays or celebrity events rarely bring that level of energy to the terminal. Despite the chaos, there were also moments of warmth. One member paused briefly to wave at a group of fans holding a banner in Korean and English. Another bowed slightly, a gesture that instantly triggered another wave of emotional reactions. The bodyguards remained focused, scanning the surroundings and adjusting their positions whenever the crowd shifted. Their movements were quick and professional, preventing fans from getting too close, while still allowing the group to move forward. It looked like a movie scene, said a traveler who had no idea BTS would be at the airport. Suddenly, everyone was running, shouting, and raising their phones. Then I saw a group of very serious-looking bodyguards forming a circle. That's when I realized something big was happening. Mr. Lee reportedly coordinated closely with airport security and local authorities to ensure a safe departure. Additional barriers were placed along the walking route, and more staff members were stationed near the boarding area. Even with the extra precautions, the noise never truly subsided. Fans continued to chant and wave their light sticks until the final member disappeared beyond the security gate. Once the group was safely inside, the tension slowly eased. The bodyguards relaxed their formation, and airport staff began guiding the remaining fans away from the area. Many fans stayed behind, talking excitedly about what they had just witnessed. Some replayed their videos. Others shared photos on social media where hashtags related to the event quickly began trending worldwide. Within an hour, clips of the airport scene had spread across major platforms. The sight of 15 bodyguards surrounding the group became one of the most talked-about images of the day. Online reactions were intense. Some fans praised the management team for prioritizing safety. Others expressed concern about how overwhelming the crowd had become. "This is why they need strong security," one fan wrote. "The love is huge, but it can also become dangerous." Another comment read, "Mr. Lee did the right thing. Safety first, always." Industry experts say the incident highlights the ongoing challenges of managing global superstars in public spaces. BTS's popularity has reached a level where even a simple airport appearance can turn into a massive public event. When you have artists with that level of influence, every public movement becomes a major operation, said an entertainment analyst. You can't treat it like a normal celebrity schedule. It requires strategic planning, coordination, and sometimes last-minute decisions, like deploying additional security. According to reports, the group was scheduled to fly overseas for an important event. While the exact details of their destination were not officially confirmed, fans speculated that it was related to an upcoming performance or promotional activity. The airport incident has also sparked conversations about fan behavior. While most attendees followed instructions, a few were seen pushing through the crowd or stepping beyond designated areas. Airport officials later released a short statement, reminding visitors to respect safety guidelines and follow staff instructions during celebrity appearances. "We appreciate the enthusiasm of fans," the statement read, "but we strongly encourage everyone to prioritize safety and maintain order in public spaces." Meanwhile, the images of the bodyguards escorting BTS have become symbolic of the group's massive global impact. The formation of 15 guards moving through a sea of fans created a dramatic visual that many described as legendary. For longtime followers, the moment was both thrilling and emotional. Some said it reminded them of earlier days when the group first began attracting huge crowds at airports, though the scale now is far greater. "It shows how far they've come," said a fan who has supported the group for nearly a decade. "From small crowds to this. It's incredible, but also a reminder that they need protection." As the day continued, media outlets across Asia, Europe, and North America picked up the story. Headlines described the airport as explosive, overwhelmed, and electrified by the group's presence. Mr. Lee himself did not make an official public statement, but insiders say he was satisfied with how the situation was handled. "The most important thing is that everyone stayed safe," one staff member said. "That's all that matters." By the afternoon, the airport had returned to its normal rhythm. Travelers moved through the terminal as usual, and the earlier chaos felt like a distant memory. But for the thousands of fans who were there, the experience would not be forgotten anytime soon. For them, it was more than just an airport sighting. It was a moment of history, a glimpse of their idols, and a reminder of the powerful connection between BTS and their global audience. And as the plane carrying the group lifted off the runway, one thing was certain. Wherever BTS goes, the world follows. And sometimes even an airport can feel like it's about to explode.